Hey, and welcome to my channel. So this is going to be my first video on the National Sports Collectors Convention, the NSCC in Atlantic City this year. So this is the main lobby of the convention center. This is where you walked in. The sand sculpture was to the left, the escalators going up, and they basically use this whole building. It's a huge convention. So this is the first day. We were there for the VIP party, and here's some photos of the clusterfuck. That was the VIP party. So as you can see, there's a lot of people in here for this VIP party. That line right there against the wall, that was the line just for the food and drink. Like I said, they needed to spread it out. It was pretty crazy, the line just for that. And then now this next photo is the line for the autographs, which was just also huge. There was three guys, Lazinski, Jaworski, and Rant signing, and they were free for us VIPs. Here I am getting my autograph from Ron Jaworski. He was a super nice guy and chatted and let you take a photo and was just a really overall nice guy. He was perfect for the VIP thing. And then here I am inside for the VIP early part of the show where you get to go in. They call it preview night. I found this sign and I just sat under it, and it was funny. People were walking up to me asking if I was buying cards. So here we are walking in for the preview night, and Breakers row is on the right hand side. The big corporate booths are at the end. This was like number 100. It goes all the way to number 3000. So there's like 30 different rows with 10 different booths per row, and some of these things are huge, and it's just very overwhelming right when you walk in. So it was kind of nice having preview night because you can kind of get a little lay of the land and figure out what's going on. So then as you make your way through, there's, like I said, there was these like whole setups, and this is Walter Payton's personal collection, which is like all his game balls, which was really cool to see, and it's his trophies and things like that. And so it was really cool being able to see these, especially on the early entry, because they all got really busy during the actual parts of the show. And I'm going to throw a bunch of just random clips in here. It's not really going to be any kind of order because I took photos on my phone, I shot video, I used a GoPro, I just took tons of different things, and it's kind of hard to figure out even what day. Everything's kind of a blur at this point in time. Some of the things I can figure out just from maybe the shirt I'm wearing, but even on some of those days I switched shirts a bunch of times. So Walter Payton was almost right in the middle, and then this is the sign that was kind of right in the middle, right where Topps and everything was. And then once you got to the end was the autographs. And here's an example of some of the great TriStar workers. There's just these four kids sitting here like messing around with their phones, doing nothing, not helping with lines or anything like that. And then it was funny because the other workers just tasked this old lady to kind of help them. And yeah, she and her husband pissed off a bunch of people because they decided just to put the signs right where they were, and they were at the front of the line, and there was already people waiting that had been waiting for hours for the line that they're putting down. It was so confusing and such a mess. And then here's just an example of some of like the cool autographs they had for sale in different places and stuff like that around the convention, even if you didn't want to just like wait in line and get the things personally signed. And then coming up is going to be a clip of what it was like waiting in the autograph lines. This is Friday night, so it's not even the busy Saturday time. So here's a good example of it. And then here's Jaromir Jagr signing, which I had paid for, which was really cool. And then here is the card I had him sign, which it ended up looking pretty awesome after he signed it. It is definitely a PC card that I will keep forever. So here was one of the funnier booths. This booth was just tiny, and it just had all these boxes piled up, and there was just pieces of paper that said $3 a card. And this booth was busy the entire time. A guy I know, he said he dug through them for 4 hours because there was just gold in them. I never went over there, but it's just funny like how this guy set up his booth. He just dumped all the stuff there and left it, and it was pretty neat that he somehow made it work. But it was pretty comical, to say the least. And then here's one of the annoying things you're going to have to deal with if you ever go to the National. Dudes like this. If you know who these YouTubers, vloggers, TikTokers, or whatever are, please let me know. I'd love to just blast them. These guys walked over there with somebody from the show, and they literally pushed my brother out of the way and were like, "Excuse me, bro." And the lady was like, "You need a move." And they just kind of kicked us off the area where we were shopping for cards. And then this guy picked up a pile of cards, and his buddy there with the camera was doing backwards angles, around shots over his shoulder and stuff as the guy was talking about like what deals you can find at booths and stuff. And we were there shopping. We were going to be buying stuff. And those two idiot douchebags just like pushed us out of the way because we were just, plebes of nobodies. And I bet they didn't even buy anything. And that's the annoying thing, is you're going to have vloggers and TikTokers and people like that spinning around in circles. Hey, it's me. What's up? I'm here at the National. And they all think they're hot shit, and they all think they're somebody. And after a while, we just started like bumping into them and ruining their shots and just kind of being dicks to them because they were all dicks. Like, screw it. I don't care about your content. I'm here to have fun too. And that thing was something that was very annoying. And then this was another one of my favorite tables. It was just funny. It's just random cards dumped on a table, pieces of paper that said everything $1, and or any card $1, and it was just a giant mess. And the funny thing is, the guy wasn't even paying attention. You could have just grabbed cards and walked off. I had actually I found like 2 cards in there, and I had to walk all the way around his whole booth and wave at him and then tell him, "Hey, I got these over there." And he looked at him and went, "Oh, okay, $2." And that was it. It was just kind of funny that somebody sets up their table like this at a big show like the National. And then this is just another picture of the Zero Cool booth waiting in line for the Stranger Things. And then the other photo is me actually in line. That vending machine that you get the cards out of is right there around the corner. And this girl was like number 2 in line. The kid was number 1. I think I was number 4 or 5. And we ended up getting our cards. Anyways, I want to say thanks for watching. I'll keep on putting together a bunch of these videos and stuff. And I like sharing them with you guys. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, give the other videos a watch. Anyways, some of them will have actual like GoPro footage and stuff. It won't be just me talking, showing a photo and stuff like that. But like I said, it was an overwhelming show. There's so much that went on, and it's going to take me a while to even figure out how to put together this stuff. And so anyways, again, thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, all that fun stuff.